Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Ogre Battle. In the last episode we cleared Lake Jansenia, so now we are heading to Deneb's garden. I'm sure that we're just going to see this witch to make friends. Young and alluring witch Deneb lives in the valley located between Zenobia and Harai. She is determined to become the greatest witch. Every day she engages in practicing the black arts. She joined the Empire just because she thought she will have access to the books of magic the Empire has in their possession. Her dedication to the witchcraft causes chaos among the people in the region. Oh, is she misunderstood? I bet she's hot and all cleavagey, which is why we want to rescue her. Would we do the same thing if she was that 173-year-old we hit on earlier? Probably not. Okay, so Pyro is benched again for this one. So we're going to have lands. I don't even know why I'm doing things for a minute. I need to kind of plan out my strategy here. Okay, so the towns are located... Oh man, we're kind of spread out here. Jeez. Looking at the map, there's only one invisible town. It's right here. We don't want to park the bus there this early. Or maybe we do. Let's have Lons hit these 3 cities. These 2 cities. These 3 cities. And then we'll have the High Sky units, again, kind of back him up. Then we'll take the body of the Vanguard... or the body of the army, and just go right down the frickin' pipe. So, Pattison, you need to head here. Blackburn is going to be benched for this one. Sherritt, you need to head here. And who else is High Sky? Gilbert. Gilbert's High Sky. Okay, you head here. And then everybody else. Willis. Oh, Willis will be helpful. Any of the mountain people will probably be pretty helpful in this one. Just because there's so many flippin' mountains around here. Not Andre, maybe. Not you. Not you. Not you. Who the... Okay, well, you then, apparently. As I try to remember who's a mountain unit. Not Madeline. Now, Warren... We might be doing something with Warren by the time we're done with this map. Because our girl is kind of annoying, by whom I mean Deneb. She's got a little bit of an obnoxious setup, so we might be using a specialist unit in this one to try to take her down. Oh, that's everybody. Alright, let's do it. If we can hang on with this combination... We'll send lands back up, and then he can start hitting those western towns while we kind of slowly close the vice around Deneb. That is good. Anytime Lanza's unit gets to go up in alignment is great. We don't need that card. You see the castle over the mountain? That's Valperrin. It's where Deneb the Witch lives. Deneb is beautiful, and she has big ol' honkers. But despite her looks, she's a very cold-blooded woman. You've heard the term "every rose has its thorns," right? Yes, I've heard that song. It was on Guitar Hero that one time. Thankfully, Deneb stopped using men in her experiments. But now, she is digging up the fields. I don't know why. I assume that the person speaking was fine she's not using humans, not men specifically, or else he's got some sort of vendetta about the maidens of this town. Anyway, here we go with our first fight, and I don't think we're going to be in too much trouble here. Ooh, but we are underleveled. Oh, crap, that dude. So, I forget what that griffin is called. Yeah, he's got the petrify command. Oh, good, it missed. Is that a cockatrice? That's not what cockatrices look like. Certainly not in the second game. Ogre Battle 64, but whatever. But that said, Petrify is luckily a bit weaker in that game, and in Ogre Battle 64, if it connects, it's a permanent status ailment until you go to a witch or have a particular item. Here, it does stop you from being, you know, a fighter, but only temporarily, only until the battle is over, so we're alright. Yeah, we won that fight too. And our lycanthrope is about to turn into a were-tiger or a whatever, so we should be okay. Willis should be able to hold on here. I really would prefer to upgrade Willis's archer into a cleric. And I don't know how close she is. She might even... She can't be ready now. Hold on a minute. What's her deal? Oh, she's a level 2. Okay, that's why she's not ready. But she does have 50 alignment, so that should be good enough. Alright, we're going to keep pushing on here, cut through the middle of this map, and get in her stupid, stupid witchy face. There are spirits roaming around the mountains. The rumor is you'll see a spirit of a boy who has a pumpkin for his head. Wonder what that is. It's literally true. Alright, Pattison, go ahead and cover the city. I don't know why I didn't send Lons back up after we finished that, but whatever. Alright, Lons, I would like you to trace your way back rather than trying to cut across straight. Go ahead and take this little path here, and then finish up right on there, and then we'll reevaluate the situation at that point. Meanwhile, the Vanguard is doing well. They're about to meet some enemy resistance right in the middle of some mountains, but I don't think we're going to have too many problems as soon as I tell that one cleric to start moving again. Boy, I wish I'd remembered to do that.
Fight it out.
Willis is about to engage another enemy, and since it's the dead of night, his lycanthrope has turned into an actual werewolf, and there he is. He has like some sort of mace or stick or something, and he will just beat the ever-loving piss out of whoever he gets his hands on. That Amazon got the crap kicked out of her. Oh, I hope they don't get a second attack. Oh, yep, yeah, they do. Alright, back up. No, yeah, retreat. I don't want her going down. She's only at level 5, and she still, for whatever reason, is not able to get promoted to a cleric. Or is she only level 4? Maybe that's why she can't get promoted to a cleric. I'm not sure where the start of it is. Let's see. Yeah, it says bad, so we can't promote her. She's level 4. Okay, maybe with a little bit more work she can get there. So we're kind of... I didn't realize Hellhounds were so effective using fire from the back. I knew they could, I just didn't realize they were so efficient about it. Alright, let's do this, Madeline. Have we seen Madeline fight yet? I'm not sure. We'll have to check whether she... Nope, definitely haven't seen Madeline fight yet. So, I am curious how this is going to go, because it's a weird team setup. Ghosts have more power and more attacks from the rear. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, go ahead. Send that fire to the ghost and see what happens. We'll just have to back out if we see a cleric. I don't know if you can revive ghosts and other undead. I think once they're gone, they're just straight up gone. So... we'll want to make sure we back off if we see any clerics. But, I mean, who cares? Deneb doesn't seem to like good guys, so she's probably got no answer for this. And just as I say that, Madeline has entered another fight. This one is safe, but there's a cleric-led unit coming up from the south. So we're going to have to keep our eyes on her and try to skirt her with this unit. This is going to be, obviously, a little bit of a specialist unit. This unit can definitely deal with that combination where they have the two Hellhounds in the back. But at least for now, they're fine. I just need to keep my eyes on that cleric and make sure she doesn't come after us. And then if she does, we can do a little science and see if I can actually revive a ghost or a skeleton here in, if they get taken down. I guess my tired brain just doesn't care and wanted to do the science. Wait, the clerics are in the front row? What a dumb formation. So she's got some fairies too. These fairies, when they do smooches, they just power up the target, but they're just powering up each other. That's just silly. So as long as that cleric doesn't go corner to corner with a spell... Yeah, that still has to hit the front row. Oh, we're fine! Damn, Madeline's unit's going to get a lot of work accomplished. This is fantastic. Once we get done with this battle, I can't wait to show you what I'm dealing with at this point. It is definitely the sign of success for the way the army has been tooled and with our success in battles. Look at this. Look at how many leaderless units are on the run. 5 or 6, depending on how they're stacked. Oh, Madeline's caught up to one of them. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to wipe any of these guys out, but certainly we've done a lot of damage to them. Oh, we'll be able to wipe this unit out. If we can't wipe this unit out, we should just give it up at this point. Yep, you're gone. That's the only one who can even attack at this point. Yeah, smooch yourself. Just plant your lips on your ass and kiss yourself goodbye. See ya! Level ups for everybody! Or for the cleric only. That's fine. Well, that worked. Moving on. It occurs to me that I never did make my princess in the last episode, and the one Amazon who was at level 2 would have been a perfect candidate for it. Why didn't I do that? Probably because I'm tired and delirious and I'm not thinking straight. No, we don't need that frickin' Emperor card. Deneb the Witch wasn't on the Empire's side before. Wonder why she's on their side now. The Empire told her that they will offer her a huge collection of magic books if she joined. I think you answered your own question there, buddy. Deneb is a witch that is dedicated to her research. Alright, so everyone is piling up in the Hidden City, which I got a little lucky on the placement of my commands there. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so we're going to hold the city for a minute. I want to see what the enemy is going to do before I move lawns any more over to the west. Oh, geez, never mind. There's nothing even over to the west. This is just it. We've got all the cities at this point. What a weird map. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the high skies from the back. Probably the one that's closest to the headquarters. We're going to go get the buried treasures, and then I guess we'll be ready to push onto the boss once we take all these units down. Man, this one's going to be fast. I mean, I've only been recording for 23 minutes, and that's with a bunch of gaps in there. This is going to be a short episode. Is that good? Is that bad? Let me know in the comments below whether you like the episodes nice and short or good and long. I use the same exact adjective both times. No regrets. So we find ourselves in a bit of a stalemate. We've been acting as the meat grinder for literally over an hour. Remember I said this was going to be a quick stage? Yeah, this is what happens when Pyro opens his big yapper. So here's what we're going to do. We need to break the stalemate somehow. Now, we have had progress against certain unit configurations. This is not one of them. The problem with a few unit configurations is that we either cannot reach the leader, or actually no, that would be ideal if we couldn't reach the leader. Now the problem is we can reach the leader, but we take them out so quick and we have no units to back them up that as soon as they get knocked out, they retreat back to home base, resurrect, and come right back after us again. So I think we're down to the 2 configurations that are causing me trouble, and I believe it's only 2 configurations. So what we need to do is we're going to bring up a unit from the rear to try to pose as a flank, because I can't think of anything else to do. So we're going to grab this dude. Yeah, actually, Sherritt's a good choice because Sherritt has the wind edge or whatever it's called that the Griffins do. Oh, these guys aren't even freaking messing around. They're just going back to heal. Yeah, it's the same configurations. It's Valkyries and Ninjas or Knights and Amazons. I just can't deal with them because we can't do enough damage quickly enough and we have nobody to help us flank. So once Shazbot's unit or whatever his name is gets up here, I will be breaking the stalemate. Well, the imp isn't in position, but we managed to make another unit leaderless, so I had Warren sally forth, and I don't... Wow, he hasn't even fought in this configuration yet. I don't know how well he's gonna do here. Well, that's not off to a good start, but at least we have 5 attackers, and they can't do anything against the skeletons. So... here's hoping we get some sort of a result. Okay. This is looking up. Yeah, skeletons are not especially strong offensively, but they cannot be beaten with their defense unless you happen to have a cleric or a white mage. I mean, a white magic using dude in the party. Why are you guys spreading out the damage? Just why? Focus fire, dipshits. I mean, I know it's because of the orders I gave you, but... since when do you guys listen to me? Alright, well that's one ninja down. But yeah, we need to start hunting all these units down because otherwise we are just never going to make progress.
Fight it out.
Those knights who are coming up shouldn't be able to fight against us either because we've got... yeah, they've all only got knights and Amazons, and we can deal with that. So Warren may just be our unit to hunt them down because Warren can go forever. I mean, we'll have to heal him up for this, but... and for whatever reason, Selena's been doing most of the fighting, so she's gotten a bunch of levels here, but everybody else has been pretty, quiet on the war front, so... oh god. Okay, good. Ooh, that was risky, bringing them in without healing them all up. So... Warren has some levels to give, and... because I don't know where Selena is. She might... I don't think she's up to the danger point right now, but Warren is certainly under it. Let's go check Selena's numbers, actually. You're not Selena. Where's Selena? You're not Selena. Come here, Selena! Selena! Level 8. Okay, you are in the danger zone. Wow. Level 10? The Hellhound is level 10? Alright, Selena, retreat. You're done here. Yeah, you're done. We can't have you out anymore. So instead we'll bring up Gilbert. He'll be able to get over here quickly anyway. Meanwhile, I think this Valkyrie... okay, that's the Valkyrie ninja. Okay, so we're still good. We just need to make sure that Warren is nice and healthy now. So... I guess Warren can... I guess I'll have Warren fall back, because... I mean, we can't flank them if we're just pushing them in the direction of their home base, so Warren isn't going to help us out right now. So Warren, pull back, at least to here. At least right at the front corner of the city. And then Sherritt can move, say, here. And then we should be able to flank. Yeah, this... God, they still have at least 5 units. Oh my gosh. Finally, the flanking maneuver has worked out. Sherritt is attacking one of the units that is leaderless. I believe it's a unit with ninjas, although Warren has taken over defense duties and is doing a little bit more damage than What's-Her-Bucket was doing, mainly because he's got so much offense. Whereas it looks like Sherrit should be able to do some work here. Hopefully. Okay, well, that's a good kill shot. But I don't think they'll be able to finish that last ninja off. Now they definitely won't. Okay. That still doesn't help me then, because it just doesn't help me. Okay, now Sherritt's got to retreat a little bit. So he's in position to deal with what's about. Okay, never mind. I don't know who he's fighting. I really don't know who he's fighting now. Who are you targeting, Sherrit? That's not good. I don't think that's going to work out very well for our boy. Yeah, well... Okay, maybe we'll pull this off. Hopefully we win, because then we can bounce this unit between Sherrit and Warren, and we should be able to take him out fairly quickly. Or at least completely, because that's the problem. It's not that we're not taking them out quickly, it's that we're not taking them out completely. This is why I tend to have finisher units. Yes, that's what I want. Willis? Willis is the one who gets the call? Okay. Anyway, this is why I like having finisher units and defense units and other such units. Now, as we get further along in the game, then pretty much every unit can be a finisher unit. Right now, we're just a little on the short side. Like this unit here, I really wish I could turn the Amazon into a Valkyrie, but she's just not... Oh, excuse me. But she just does not have the numbers yet to get there. And, of course, during the day, our werewolf can't do much of anything, so... It's kind of a weak unit overall. This unit would benefit from having 2 attackers, rather than having that Hellhound there. It gives me something to think about. I think I'll be subbing him out for a couple, small fighters on our next break. Because he just doesn't... We just don't have the offensive power we need. I mean, fair enough, we took 3 enemies down, but that still leaves a unit that's just kind of hanging out. Yeah, this is a little annoying. I think I went for the city too quick, because if I had stayed back more and allowed the enemy to come to me, then I would have had more room in order to do a flank and do some real damage. Instead, I'm just kind of sitting here with Warren as the current operator of the meat grinder, but whatever, we'll get him eventually with attrition, and it's just gonna take me a hot minute. Luckily for you, it's a 2-second fade. Madeline is going to make a sick maneuver of her own. What? Wait. Who's that beast man with 2 hellhounds? What the fuck? When did you frickin' have more units in other configurations? Deneb. So now the AI is starting to outthink me, which I am uncomfortable with, because now they're figuring out how to break my... What the hell? What? Oh, I'm withdrawing you. Anyway, they're starting to break my flanking maneuver by, not falling for it, which is a bit of a problem. So we're going to bring another high flyer unit. Is that my only one? Really? I've got everybody else up front. Are you flippin' kidding me? But yeah, you can see that the way they're breaking my flank is to simply send units in different directions, which breaks a flanking maneuver. Who knew the AI was evolving? Soon it's gonna crawl out of the monitor and punch me to death with a bow, which makes no sense. God damn, do I need sleep. Anyway, I'll figure this shit out. I'll be right back. So now, this knight here was coming after Madeline, and he stopped since I retreated. Oh, he's still coming. Okay, that's good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab Gilbert, and we're gonna send him this way, because after Madeline knocks this jerk face back, it'll be right into Gilbert's waiting arms. I don't know if they upgraded the AI or just how my fatigue is really messing with me and my abilities to outthink a 30-year-old AI. But whatever the reason is, this is taking a little bit of wacky maneuvering in order to do what I need to do. I think the biggest problem I had was when I make a stack of Doom, it seems like I'm blocking off the enemy's attack, when all that's really happening is they keep sending everybody to the closest target, which happens to be the stack of Doom, and then the stack of Doom has nobody to help it flank. So I'm going to have to keep that in mind for future maps, that we're going to have to start using more of the high sky units to act as flankers. I mean, that's all I can do. That's all I can do to break this stalemate. Come to think of it, another thing I'm doing wrong is that I'm not thinking of this like a real war. Stacking all of your military into a single city, that doesn't help anybody. So I need to start spreading everybody out a little bit and trying to form a line to bring the enemy to me. At least this plan worked. The two Amazons fell right into Gilbert's waiting arms, so as long as the dragons can help take it... Well, there we go. That's one more unit down. Holy crap. Alright, I think the stalemate is broken. We just need to keep this going for a hot minute. So, Gilbert, you need to keep moving south, just in case another unit decides to pull that maneuver. And Pattison, you need to slip behind Serbit, and then come over here. And that should be pretty solid. Alright,
Fight it out.
Let's do it. Break their backs. Now this is a military line that everyone can be proud of. And what's even better is that unit, or the enemy, all 4 of their units are coming after me at once, which should mean I'll be able to get some decent pushback against them. I should be able to do a clean flank. Hopefully. Maybe. A small group of 4 has been injured, and Sherrod has made his move. He should be able to get at least 3 of them, but hopefully I can pick up all 4. I think I've got him ordered to keep moving south, but I might hedge and order him even further south here. He's got to cut them off. We need to start making some progress to break the stalemate. There we go. There's one down. I just hope he doesn't stop in the middle of his movement, because that is my current issue. Get in there. I guess while I'm at it, Gilbert, you come in as well. We'll flank him from both sides. Go. Sherrod cut all 4, but only eliminated 3, although that's not so bad. Meanwhile, there's this unit, this Beast Tamer. I don't know where he's going, but I think he's going after Gilbert, so I'm going to pull Gilbert back, and if indeed he starts to follow, we'll send down Madeline, who should be a Plains, right? She's a Planeswalker? Yes. So if this dude makes a move toward this dude, then she's going to come on down to help a flank, and we should be able to do some damage. Sherrod is definitely MVP of this one, and just as I thought, Gilbert is the one who's being chased. So Madeline is going to make this sick little maneuver here. Yup. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nope, he changed directions. He's going after Madeline now. That's fine. Come after me. See what happens. Oh, he's wised up and he's moved on. Well, Sherrod's going to have to move a little bit south now, but with all those units eliminated, it doesn't seem like Deneb has very much left in the tank, which is good. Good, because this mission's gone on over 2.5 hours, and I'm ready to move on with my life. I just realized I should clarify that. I'm actually having a ton of fun right now. I love this game. All of my, some people think that my bitching and moaning is some sort of indictment on every game I'm playing. I'm just having fun. I apologize, I guess, if you find it annoying, but I'm just trying to crack some jokes and make you smile, guys. I'm working on the whole dry, sarcastic humor thing. I'm doing my best. And if I wasn't so delirious right now, I'm sure I'd have better things to talk about. But it's fine. Right now, it's fine. Sherrod, get over there and cut him off. Actually, no, just go straight south. I should keep you outside the range of the boss. Yep, okay, good deal. Let's come a little bit to the east. Yep, oh, geez, okay, well, that's even better because wherever that beast tamer is going, sure, it's going to be in position to deal with him. So I think we finally got this full pincer going, and we'll be able to just go with some attrition to take them all completely out. Well, I didn't anticipate that. Sherrod lost a man. However, although it's probably not cost efficient, I'm just going to use an ethereal flute to get him back up because I don't want to bother flying. I don't want to break my flank just to fly him back to a temple. This is fine. So, Gilbert, you need to move up, but Madeline should be able to deal with this. Actually, never mind. Gilbert, move all the way over here. Cut off a path of escape. But Madeline should be able to handle this dude easily. Yeah, he's got nothing left.
Fight it out.
Madeline has been doing so well in this fight, she's going to have to get benched in the next one because she's gained a ton of levels. I guess what I'm going to have to do is I'll have to start manually writing down everybody's levels and kind of sort them out myself rather than let the game do it for me. Kicking this old school. Although I've got a whiteboard instead of a very thick college-lined, college-ruled paper. But either way, yep, sure, it's going to take out that last unit, and that should do it. I should be able to be ready to push on. And now we come to Deneb herself. Now, Deneb has pumpkin heads, and what those jerks do is they will kick their heads on you, which will halve your hit points. It's unfortunate, but you can't have a 0, so I think Warren will be in a good place, because although he and his wizards are going to be in trouble, the skeletons will not be. Hello, Deneb. Welcome! I'm impressed you made it all the way here! Pyro, you know, you are cute. I know. Every fan I have says that all the time. It's really humbling whenever I look in the mirror and realize just how attractive I am that I just want to make out with myself every time I look into my own brown eyes. I think I'm falling in love with you, but under these conditions we cannot pursue our romance. What a waste. Sob. But I'm strong-willed. Come here.
Fight it out.
This is going to get weird, isn't it? Also, why are you talking to me when I'm literally all the way across the map from you? I don't think I could be further away from you right now. I guess I just have that kind of raw animal magnetism. You know, come to think of it, this isn't going to be too bad for me to use an Empress card if we start taking damage, but never mind. Deneb's going down hard. She is not going to last very long. Nope. Ah, we may have been able to get, we may have been in a position to wipe her out before she even took a turn. Wow, yeah, I made the right call on the pumpkin heads. I absolutely made the right call on those guys. Good job, Warren. Made that look easy. I guess for you it was easy. And Warren gains a level. I'll take it. I'm sorry, forgive me, please. I was wrong. Look, I'm regretting what I've done. Please forgive me. Okay, so, this is an interesting choice. If we forgive her, we gain alignment but lose reputation. If we don't forgive her, we lose alignment but gain reputation. And if we forgive her, there's a chance we can get her later, although in order to get her, we have to tank our reputation. It is possible to tank your reputation and then bring it all the way back up to get the best ending. However, I don't want to do that. But alignment is harder to gain than rep, so I will forgive her. So I will take the alignment boost. I'll take a small hit to reputation, but we've got plenty of time to get it back up. Are you really forgiving me? Yes. Thank you, you're so sweet. I'll never make my people suffer again. Aw, aren't you adorable? And not at all laying a honey trap for me. Yay! Cue the most annoying sound in the world. Great! I didn't buy any healing potions after the last map, so we're kinda hurting. But at least now, we're finally past that level nearly 3 hours later, and I'm ready to continue this war. Tomorrow. Right now, I really should think about going to bed. What's wrong with me? That's gonna do it for today, though. Thank you all very much for watching. Give a little smooch to Deneb for me. That doesn't make sense. She's not with you. She's in my... well, whatever. I need sleep. And I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.